makes truck driving fun. Light traffic, a good interstate. This is Interstate 64. And just got through the debacle there in St. Louis. This is nice, peaceful, able to relax. Still have about 2.5 hours until I get to the place where I'm going to stop for the night. On one of the comments on one of my other videos, they wanted to see more cooking, so I got salmon, portobello, mushroom slices. I'll do those up on the Foreman grill, pop it outside the truck so it doesn't smell like fish for a week. Down in the comments down below what you'd like me to cook next. Give me a challenge like MasterChef. I still think Gordon Ramsay should have that as the season for MasterChef US. Veterans and active duty military, reserve, National Guard versus the first responders, the EMTs, law enforcement, firefighters. That would be a good season. There's a lot of creative people in those industries. Southern Illinois. Tennessee. Ready to go. Seriously, please be more respectful to truckers. Don't cut over like that. Are getting ready to be harvested. I think I'm stopping about 35 or 40 miles short of Louisville, so about a 45-mile run into the receiver in the morning. This week so far has been low stress. Interested in a math course for truckers kids, write down in the comments below what you would like: algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus. And then if you'd be interested in me hosting a class every Saturday at 5 p.m. and then another class every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, or maybe 10 a.m. Eastern. That's still before most people go to church. And not just for the truckers' kids, but also for truckers. A lot of people say, I'm not good at math. It's just because you're not comfortable with it. Some of the techniques, tips that I can share make math very easy. For example, try to calculate 20 times 25 in your head. $500, right? What about 24 times 26? Technique I use is just to break it down. Instead of saying 24 times 26, what's 24 times 20? 480. And now 24 times 6. 25 times 6 is 150. So that's 144. Then you add the 480 plus 144 for 624. So instead of doing it like we were taught in school here in America, counting on your hands, 6 times 4 is 24. And then 6 times 20 is 120. So 6 times 24 is 144. And then 2 times 24 is 48. And then you have to put a 0 beside it. And then you have to add. So if you take a different approach on how to multiply, that's one of the most challenging tasks mentally most people. Using the technique I just described, it makes it very easy, and you're able to do it in your head instead of pulling out your smartphone and using the calculator. Or even nowadays, the little toddlers get on there and say, "Hey Siri, what's 24 times 26?" Anybody still remember? Siri would answer, "The product is 624. Little kid jumps up and down with joy, laughs, says, "I told you so." So one of the other ways to teach kids how to multiply quickly, for example, the 10 by 10 multiplication table that everybody had difficulty memorizing, teach them just to count by that number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your ones. Now do it with twos. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And that's an easy way for them to learn the multiplication table quickly. And because most of the schools teach a 12 by 12 matrix, do it with 12s also. And then they become familiarized with the table, and then they know 7 times 12 is 84. And after practicing that for maybe a week, they would have it memorized. The same thing for geometry and trigonometry. It is symmetrical. So cosine and sine are used for most of the geometric functions that we calculate. So does anybody remember tangent? Using the simple acronym SOHCAHTOA, sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And then tangent is opposite over adjacent. So tangent is sine divided by cosine. So that brief introduction to how Trucker Johnny does math can help your kids become good at math. Let me know down below if you're interested. I'll start a Twitch channel, and I'll actually create an algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and calculus workbook for the kids so that they can augment what they're getting taught in school. They can probably learn a whole semester worth of that math in 2 weeks. And it will definitely help improve their test scores, but more importantly, their ability. I'd like to thank everybody that's watched the videos so far. I don't know how far you get into each of the videos. I haven't checked analytics yet, but that's pretty cool. I've had over 100 views on that Cincinnati delivery. I didn't expect that, so encouraging to me. I'll continue trying. And I'll just keep on trucking. See you next time. See you, bye.